Oh my God, the baby's getting bigger. And we're nearing the halfway point. I am so excited. So real quick, let's start this video off right. Let's go ahead and give you that baby bump realness. And let's go. Hey guys. Okay, so we're coming live again from the inside of my car for this vlog. But today I am 18 weeks and 6 days. Tomorrow I turn 19 weeks. And I also have my level 2 anatomy scan for the baby, for baby bear. Super excited about that. But what I wanted to talk about today on the video was pretty much the good, the bad, well, not the bad. I like to call it the joys of pregnancy. And I want to go over like the baby names that, you know, we have been toying around with. We know the gender. I'm waiting to tell you guys once it's confirmed on the ultrasound. So then I have it confirmed through blood work and on the ultrasound tomorrow. But I do want to go over at least the baby names that we were considering. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. So we do have baby names that we were thinking about, and I kind of want to throw those around just to see what you guys were thinking on it. If you want to comment, let me know. But okay, so for boys' names, we have Maximus, Seamus, Wyatt. I don't know, I've always loved that name. Ronan, Cahal, Liam. I just really like that name. Guy. I've loved that name since it was like a Disney movie, and when I was a child, and the guy's name was Guy. Cassius Clay. Ian, Sawyer, Finn, Killian, Lachlan, Cashel. A lot of those are Irish names because my boyfriend is Irish, so Irish American. But so yeah. So baby girl names, we have Jameson, Mackenzie, Sinead, Evelyn, Leora, Aoife, Cara, Cordelia, Saoirse, Kiva, Makina, Sienna, Shannon. So tell me what you guys think of those names. Okay guys, so at 18 weeks, the good thing about everything is that my belly is getting bigger. And like in the mornings when I wake up, like this morning I woke up and it was harder. So I'm super excited about that because I actually feel like I look pregnant now. Not so much so I think people do a double glance, but that they would think like for sure she's pregnant.
Incoming call. Press Uconnect.
Okay, so I'm back. I'm gonna sit here and eat this cookie. I'm trying to talk to you guys. This whole week the baby has been like kicking more, which I'm sure it's probably not that it's kicking more, it's just that I can feel it more. And it's so cool. It's lower. The baby bear definitely has a pattern. The baby wakes up about the time that I wake up in the morning. whenever it's time for me to go to bed, that's when I feel more kicks. Like the baby is waking up right before, like, oh, let me wake up before mommy goes to sleep. And midway through the day, it's kind of somewhat there. But it just could be because I'm moving more. I don't know. But that is so exciting because I'm like, yay! And then whenever I went to my nutritionist appointment, apparently I lost 2 pounds. And she wasn't really concerned, but she was just like, hey, when you go to the scan, the anatomy scan, let's see what they're saying about the baby's size and everything, because realistically, I guess once you hit second trimester, you should gain about 1 pound or 2 pounds a week. And I lost 2 pounds, since the time I saw her, like 4 weeks prior. So in total, I have gained, from what she's tracking, 1 pound. So I'm excited about that, because if the baby is growing and the baby's healthy and doing fine and I am losing weight, that means the baby is living off of fat stores and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that because I am already really heavy, and being 226, that's how much I weigh, 226 pounds. Ooh, my ear just started ringing. Is, hey, if I don't gain any weight, it makes it closer for me to drop down, because I've really been thinking about that also, of like getting back to where I was for my safe weight whenever I was doing competing and stuff about 2 years ago. So, and I will insert one of those pictures like right now. So yeah, I would really love to get back to that shape, and then ultimately be able to compete again, because this, compared to this, is like, I don't know. But I try not to focus on it, because right now I'm just focusing on healthy pregnancy, so I'm not dieting or anything. I'm eating relatively decent. My nutritionist says that I'm doing pretty good, and even though it doesn't seem like I'm eating a lot, all my macros and micros are adding up. So that's good. You guys can probably tell I have more energy. I have higher energy, which thank goodness my sex drive has returned. It's not super high, so it's not as high as before, but it's definitely back. So that's exciting. I'm sure that my boyfriend is, yeah. The positive is that work is tolerating me, because I have not felt like doing any work. Like, I've been feeling like not doing anything. Yeah. Which brings me to the joys of pregnancy. So, whew, that list is longer. So I have slight sight changes, which I have to go to the ophthalmologist the day after tomorrow, because my vision gets wavy sometimes. My ear is ringing right now, and sometimes I see like blue spots, like it's like bright blue, kind of like this color blue randomly, and it's like little circles. So yeah, we're gonna check on that. I have a very indecisive belly, because 1 minute I am not hungry at all. I couldn't eat anything. I have like acid reflux bad that sits right here. My stomach is full. And then the next minute I will be starving. And so I'll eat something, and then like it will last me all day. And I'm like, what? But it lasts me all day. It's really weird. So I was concerned about it. The nutritionist isn't necessarily concerned about it, because based off of everything I'm telling her that I'm eating and stuff like that, she said everything's fine. Y'all, I am more constipated. I try and drink loads and loads of water. As you can hear, there's ice in there. Try to eat a little bit more fiber, but I do suffer from like, oh, excuse me, IBS. So that was prior to. So I just try and use fiber, but it's really more so now. It's no fun. And that also kind of comes with gas. And oh my gosh, gassy. I'm like gassy. It's embarrassing. Luckily, it's not so much when I'm at work. It's normally around like nighttime. And that's also around the time that my puppy is gassy. And his smell worse than mine. So, I mean, I feel better about that. But I have to keep air freshener by my bed. Because between us two, it's not... Whew! Okay, like... No bueno. My boobs are still sensitive, and it's really like around the nipple area. It's touch my nipple. But they're sensitive a lot. So I try to be a little bit more conscious of that, but around my nipples are, excuse me, they're sensitive and they just feel really heavy. And I know it's probably too early for it to really be developing breast milk, but like they just seem heavier. My face, as you guys can see, is getting fatter. Like my nose is a lot fatter. So if you compare my before face with this face, it's like but it comes with territory. It is what it is. Like my nose looks huge when normally my nose looks small. But anyway, I've been sleeping a lot again, so I'm starting to sleep a lot more. Like at a drop of a hat, I will fall asleep, and then I'll wake up with like a mild headache. Like yesterday, I plugged my phone in to charge it because it died, and then I fell asleep and woke up like 2 hours later. It was crazy. I'm getting more round ligament pain, especially in my left hip, which was also my problematic hip before pregnancy. So in my left hip and then up my lower back, especially if I stand for extended periods of time or if I sit for too long. So I constantly have to be like up and moving every couple hours, or else I get like those pains, but I can't stand too long. But that just means that the baby is growing, so I'm excited. And I have some mental fog. Like I completely lost my keys for like 3 hours the other day. And come to find out they were sitting like on the side of my dresser. I've also lost my keys in the car. Y'all, it's crazy. Okay, so that wraps up everything as we go into week 19. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think. Until next time, deuces. Okay, so I'm super hungry, so I'm stopping to get like, I don't know why, but I've been like obsessed with this bahami sandwich. So I stopped and I'm gonna get me a bahami. If you wonder what a bahami sandwich is, it is, let's see if you guys can read that. So, but yes, I've been getting this like almost every other day, and along with this stuff. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. So I am super excited. I got my snacks or my food, which realistically is probably gonna be what I'm gonna eat for today, but super excited. Don't wanna waste my time. You know you're gonna be mine. Ooh, you know you're gonna be mine. See my braces.